Buzz's Retirement Garage here on a Friday afternoon. Welcome all that have been watching my videos. I appreciate all the support you've been giving me, all the comments, the likes. I appreciate all of that. Today I wanted to, well, after I started cleaning the garage, I got this idea about time versus money. Now everybody's talked about that and probably more than you want to hear. But I'm going to give my 5 reasons why that I think time is more valuable than money. The videos that I've been doing recently, I've been hearing more and more people more and more people describe how they're going to retire, when they're going to retire, and I'm getting such a wide variety of answers. From I'm 55, I'm 58, I'm 60, I'm 65, no, I'm 70, I'm 75, I'm going to wait until FRA at 67. I'm going to keep working. One person said I'm going to retire at 75. My family's been living till 85, 90, so I should have some time. All answers are correct. There's no wrong answer. You won't know the answer until Judgment Day, right? So I do know that when I first started out with Social Security, one of the first answers, at least in my case, that I gave was that I needed to give is for Social Security, when are you going to die? Because that is the date or the year that you start planning backwards. So I retired 63 in 10 months, right? So if I would have, and I had said I would die at 75 or 76 or 77 years old, whatever I said, I don't remember. But so then I did the math. And I said, okay, well, if I waited till 67 or if I waited till 70, that would give me X amount of retirement money from Social Security. Okay? So when you put all that together and you add all the different equations that you have to add up in your head, you have to come up with a formula of what's more important, time or money. Because you can't really have both. You can, I take that back, you can, but it's a gamble. With money, you know what you have, right? It's there. It's right in front of you. You know what you got money-wise. You can count it. With time, it's priceless. You can't count it. You don't know how much you have left, right? So it's a very difficult equation. So I went on to I was on LinkedIn today, and I happened there's 1,000 different places where you can get this information, but I just popped in a couple things and a couple keywords, and I got back this one that basically, real quick, 5 reasons. One, you can't make more time. Well, that's obvious, right? You can make more money. You can always make more money. That's why if you retire early, you can always try to go back and make some more money if things aren't working out, which is what I've been saying for the last couple videos. While you're young, and I say young, it's in our 60s and early 70s, we can still go back to work. I know when I worked at the last place I was at, we always hired through a temp service for sorting parts. Okay, so we would bring these people in, and I'm telling you, 99% of the people that we brought in, we hired because they were really good workers and they did well. But we got to see after 30 days, we went with a 30-day. Most temp services are 60 days. But we went with a 30-day trial period, so to speak. We got work out of them, but then we got them into the building and hired them. So you can always go back and do something like that if you have to. But you can't buy more time, right? I mean, you hear that all the time. That was number one. Number two, time creates more memories than money. Okay, so, and their reference, when's the last time you remember buying a new pair of shoes and how you felt about that? Now, you probably, and some of us who like shoes, right, that could work out well for you. But, maybe the last time you visited your mom or your dad or your grandmother if they're grandpa or grandma if they're still alive. Your sister, your brother, your kids, that time that you spent with them is probably more valuable than that $50 pair of tennis shoes or loafers or whatever you're wearing now. That's probably more important. So that was number 2. Number 3, time is priceless, money is not. Same thing, right? Time is priceless. You can't put a dollar figure on time, but you can on money. Sure, I got a $100 bill over here, right? What's that equate to in time? Tell me. What does $100 equate to? You can't come up with that answer because there is no answer. So if time is priceless, we need to, in our equation, in our retirement equation, it needs more weight than money. I think time needs more weight than money when you come to an equation of when you're going to retire, my opinion. Number 4, people close to death wish they had more time, not money. And they use an example. Yeah, they're on their deathbed. Oh, if I only had more time. Yeah, well, you got X amount of time. That's all you got. And you have to decide in your personal life whether this is enough, this is enough, this is enough. Because, right, you never know. Number 5, you can do more with a day off than with a day's pay. I love that one. You can, let me say that again. You can do more with a day off than with a day's pay. So let's say you make $200, $300 a day, or you make $100 a day, whatever it is. You can do more in a day, and you'll feel, at the end of the day, you'll feel a lot better about what you got accomplished during that day than what you could spend in a day, right? So you spent $100 or $200 or $300 in that day, but the time that you spent with family, friends, down at the fishing hole, whatever, is definitely more. And I'm going to put out a little bonus here, number 6, my personal bonus. Time reduces stress. If there's one thing that I can pinpoint in my last 5 months of, or my first 5 months of retirement since the end of September, the biggest thing that I think for me is a reduction of stress. Time has given me the opportunity to relieve all the stress that I had. And stress to me is an invisible, I don't want to say killer, but it's an invisible, unhealthy thing to have. And you really, in my opinion, these are all my opinions, remember, you really can't tell how much stress you're truly under. I mean, I've gone to bed before, and I think I've said this in another video. I've gone to bed where I've had my hands are clenched, you know, and I'm trying to go to sleep and I'm clenched, and I have to seriously think about, okay, open your hand, relax your arm, relax your leg, relax your, you know, and then you have to do that because you're under so much stress you don't even realize it. Once you're retired, and I would say in 99% of the cases, maybe not all cases, but that stress melts away so fast. And for me, it's the number 1 great reason for retirement. So that's number 6 out of the 5 I was going to give you. That was my personal bonus. Time reduces stress. And I tell you what, I'm loving it. And I got more of this garage to clean out. It looks like a pigsty in here, so I got to get moving. But I wanted to give you that for Friday. Buzz's Retirement Garage. We will talk to you again.